because it seemed like it was forever we were working on this. I'm just teasing. Sandra, Judy's Moore, and myself will act as MCs tonight. Now, I have a disclaimer. I'm not funny. I'm old. But I think I can get the job done. That's called sweetheart integrity. For those who do not know me, and for those who did not recognize me as I walked out, I am Sherry Richard-Lavalle, former USL sweetheart for the fall of 1967 through the fall of 1971. Depending on how Ed Dugas would like us to list it, there was some confusion. And there were a few more years that I hung around as the choreographer, advisor to the Sweethearts, the Raging Jazz, and the cheerleaders. Yes, the rhythm is in me. Now, I can understand why those that know me did not recognize me. If you'll take a look at that picture back there, I can think of 3 things right off the hand why you did not recognize me. The first, the blonde hair. As you can see, I was not blonde. Where's Chris Becknell? Chris. Okay. I decided I wanted to be like my good friend Chris Becknell, in more ways than one, as you can tell. Chris and I roomed together in college. Do you know what it's like to have a roommate like Chris Becknell? Quite intimidating. The old saying goes, blondes have more fun, so I figured I'd try. Well, what started out as a few highlights turned into more highlights. And finally, my hairdresser said, Sherry, it ain't working. It's got to go full blonde. And I'm here to say I am blonde and loving it. And Chris, thank you for the inspiration. The second thing is glasses. Okay? As you can tell in that picture, I did not have glasses. Well, I have 2 degrees from USL and thought that I was all that about. And figured that it was trendy to wear glasses, and I started using them for reading. Well, what started out as wanting turned into needing. And if this keeps up, I can just take the bottoms of the Coke bottle and stick them as a lens, okay? So the glasses. And finally, probably the third reason you didn't recognize me is the body. Now why do you laugh? Let's face it, I know as women, we all checked each other out, didn't we, okay? I'm here to say what started out as a fine-tuned body when I was a sweetheart. It was due to our version of Weight Watchers. We were the early people that started Weight Watchers, which consisted of 4-hour practices, 5 days a week, wrapped in saran wrap, and eating next to nothing. Well, that fine-tuned body has now progressed to a fine-tuned eating machine. And why do you laugh? I got so tired of watching what I had to eat to meet the weigh-ins and fit into those tiny costumes, and when Tookie brought the costume, I went, we fit into that? So I got tired of it, so I rebelled. And I rebelled. And I'm still rebelling today. Some days I look in the mirror and wonder, where did Sherry, the sweetheart, go? So I'm here today with all my changes, just like some of you. Some good and some bad. Some by choice and some not. But there is one thing that has never changed, and that is, I am a USL sweetheart and damn proud of it. That will never change. And no one can ever take that away from me or you. And don't ever forget that. We are sisters in life, ladies, and have a bond that only a special few can say, I am a USL sweetheart. We are a big group. So, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We're so good to see you. Thank you. Dr. Autumn was one of the presidents while I was here, and I think some of you remember. But there were two gentlemen that promised that maybe dropping by and we might stop the program to let them speak. Dr. E. Joseph Savoy and Scott Farmer, the athletic director.
Right here.
Oh, Mr. Farmer, come up front, please. Well, both of these gentlemen have brought this university and the athletic department to the status that it so deserves. I'm very proud to say that I've had the pleasure to work with both of these gentlemen. They were very kind to me in the last year and a half. When I had to make a decision to retire. But they stood by me, and I can never thank them enough. I will always treasure their friendship, and I think we've become even closer since that. So, Scott Farmer, our athletic director.
I promised Sherry, she really didn't tell me she wanted me to come up here and say anything. So, Sherry, you got notes for me? Can I just go off and leave right here? Well, it's an honor to be here tonight and to welcome all of you. I see many familiar faces, but there's a lot of new faces. So I know we have people that have come back. And I hope you all get a chance to walk around your university. What a delightful, what a wonderful change, what a metamorphosis it has taken in the last few years. And I know Dr. Savoy is coming in here in a little bit, but I'll say right now, it's all due to him. I'll just tell you up front. His vision to come in, clean everything up immediately, build new dorms, renovate old dorms, redo the student union, just absolutely phenomenal what is happening on main campus. And quite honestly, we're trying to do the same thing out on the athletic side. We're trying to keep up. That's all we're doing. So we have a plan in place to build new facilities, to give our coaches what they need to recruit great athletes. And if we can do that every day, give our athletes what they need to be successful, you end up with what we have right now. We have a lot of momentum. There's a lot of fun things going on in the department. Football team's #1 in the conference right now. Our soccer team just finished. Our soccer team just finished its most successful season in the history of that program. Our women's volleyball team, which I just came from the start of that match, they beat the #1 team in the conference, had a 38-match winning streak, and we beat them a couple weeks ago. We turned around the next week and beat the #2 team in the conference. So that ought to tell you what they're capable of doing. Cross country, knock on wood, cross country's running tomorrow in the conference championships, men and women. So maybe we'll have some surprises to announce tomorrow at the football game. So a lot of excitement around our basketball program, softball, and baseball. Traditionally, just been phenomenal, and they are going to be phenomenal again. I'll put a word on that. So very proud of what's going on in the department. Proud to be a part of your university. I take that very seriously. I know I wasn't born a Cajun, but I hope I've become one in the last few years. Thank you, Sharon.
Y'all need to know that the athletic department has really stepped up for us. I'll tell you what, they're the ones that provided the locker rooms. When we first started talking about doing this, I went to Scott and said, look, we're thinking about having a reunion. We need to be recognized, and we would like it at halftime. And they definitely have stepped up. So thank you, Scott. We really do appreciate it. Okay, moving on. What started out as an inquiry about the possibility of a sweetheart reunion turned into what you see tonight and what will happen tomorrow. That spark that lit the fire is named Jody Darby-Swear, who just happens to be the chair of the 2013 Sweethearts Reunion Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jody.
Good evening. Like Sherry said, it all started with an email on May 20th to Dr. Ed Duga of the Athletic Network. I requested some guidance to have a USL Sweetheart Reunion because it was something I've always wanted. Ed called Sherry and the three of us met shortly thereafter. The rest is history. We could not have done this without them. I envisioned a reunion on a very small scale. What I had forgotten was that the USL sweethearts have great passion and spirit, so a committee quickly formed and they hit the ground running. Many times I felt like the messenger because they had everything under control. I'd like to introduce the awesome group of ladies that I've worked with and we've all worked together, USL Sweethearts. I want the ladies to come up and please come up to the podium. And you have 2 8 counts to get up here. And I'd like to say, and this would be an inside joke to those who remember this, eat, drink, and be merry, and remember McNasty Stadium is gone, and so is the scale. Ladies, Karen Judith Escott, co-chair. Tony Rogers. Who's Tony? I'm sorry. Patty Segura Daigle. Kathy Thibodeau Daly. Jean Dupas. Sandy Holloway. Sandra Judy Moore. Gail Parker Poirier. Karen Strand Segura. And we'd like to add Dr. Ed Dugas and Mr. Jack Arsenault and Sherry. Please come up. Have a little something for him. Go ahead, go ahead.
Come see Mr. Jack.
Thank you.
We have a gift in there for Sherry from the whole committee. And, well, here's that.
Because I'm the MC, I started out first. I'm the oldest.
Thank you all for coming, and this has been a wonderful, this will be a wonderful night. I'll never forget it, and we still have more to come for the weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Okay, moving on. When I mentioned at one of our meetings that maybe door prizes would be a nice touch, I didn't know the kind of results we would have. Tookie, Tony, Jody, Karen, Chris, and Angela beat the bushes in yours for us. Really nice items. At this time, I will turn it over to Tony Barcelona Broad and Tookie Delor Pecoraro. How about saying that name?
Does everybody have their tickets out?
And the glasses.
Okay, Ed, you said this was the Tony and Tookie show? Tonight we've amassed over 40 door prizes to share with everyone. We want to first of all thank all the donors. If you were one of our donors for one of our door prizes, I know some of y'all are here, so thank you so much. It makes it a little bit more exciting when we can share some special gifts with people. And we want to thank you for your generosity. And we also want to thank the committee members that went out and beat the bushes to get these door prizes for us, especially Cookie and Jody and Angela. So please check your ticket numbers. We're going to be calling them out during the evening, and we're going to be coming back up here later. So ladies and gentlemen, do you feel lucky? Okay. This is a door prize that Chucky procured for us. It is donated by Acadiana Aesthetic Surgeons. Don't laugh. It is an underarm hair removal valued at $648. So if you do not live in the area and you feel like you will not use this prize, if you want to put it back and somebody else who can use it, to put it back in the pot. And the winner is, we're going to call the last three numbers. 592. Hey, raise your hand Would you like them? She chose to put her number back in, so you still have a chance. Okay. $648 to remove your underarm. I'm from Chalmette, we don't have one. And the winner is 594. Mike Malone, DDS and Associates, Zoom Teeth Whitening. This value is $500. And the winner is $586. $586. Congratulations. Our next prize is from Dillard's, and it is a gift basket worth $450. Sherry's going to pick this one. No. The winner is 565. 565. We have a winner. Get the gift basket is top. Cookie says I have to say his name. This is donated by Cal Dive International by Richard Pecoraro, who happens to be our husband. And it is a red leather Calvin Klein hobo handbag valued at $170. And I want to win that one. Dickie, I want to win that one. And if I don't win, Dickie, can I have my anyway? Check on those. 511. here, call Danny.
Somebody left this on my table. It's not up
Somebody raise their hand.
The next prize is Acadian Skincare. It is a silk peel dermal infusion worth $150. Again, this is Acadian Skincare. It's a silk peel deep dermal infusion. Never had one before. $150. The winner is 567. This is a Acadian Skincare service. Our next prize, Libel Salon, various Aquage hair products worth $132. The winner is 570. For those of you that like to go to New Orleans, I don't know if there's anybody here that likes to do that, but my son is the manager at Snug Harbor. It's a jazz club in the Faubourg Marigny, and he has given us a $50 gift certificate in the restaurant and 2 jazz tickets to the show, worth $130. And Jeffrey's supposed to be here to enjoy the lake because Snug Harbor didn't close till 6 o'clock this morning for Halloween. And the winner is, for Snug Harbor, 566.
Hey, y'all need to have what she's having.
Okay, this is the last in this group. Essential Salon and Spa, worth $125. Actually, we're going to do 2. Cookie. 2. These are 2 tickets for Essential Salon and Spa. 2 different winners for $125. Okay, our first winner, 564. 564. Jan lives out of town, so we're going to put yours up there. All right. 5, 4, 8. 5 or 8. Okay, Tookie's going to pick the second one for Essential Salon and Spa, $120. And this number is
It's a woman thing.
563.
One Academy and all that kind of stuff.
563. Okay, and next on our program, we're going to call out some more prizes later. hold on to your tickets.
Hi, it's me again. I demand a recount of the tickets. As most of you know, along life's journey, we are sometimes blessed to encounter special people who impacts and plays a special role in your life. These next two ladies you're about to meet are two such people. They are not only special to me, but are very special to the university and the USL sweethearts. Kathy and Tony are sisters and were my dance teachers for many years prior to me enrolling USL, excuse the spelling. They were always an inspiration to me and to our other dancers, leading by example and genuinely caring about their dance students. Our dance reviews were always on the cutting edge, and probably the reason why the university sought them out in 1967 to give a new look and style to these sweethearts. They were young, hip, and pushed the envelope in entertaining. Had they not asked me to try out for the sweethearts, who knows what different path I would have taken with my life. I could go on about them, but want you to meet them. I've asked them to speak briefly, Tony, about those first years. Ladies and gentlemen, two of my mentors, Kathy Daly and Tony Wally, so fondly known to me as Miss Kathy and Miss Tony.
Thank you for inviting us to join in the celebration. It's been many years since we devoted our time working for 2 years with Sweethearts. And I tell you, we trained them to be rockheads. They had to be slim and trim, perfect splits, and their kick had to hit the shoulder. 20 toes, everything had to be perfect. So we were very proud. Actually, we designed the costumes, chose the music, and loved every minute of it. I've been on many roads in my life, traveled all over. Life takes us on different journeys. And wherever I've been, and I would hear respect, get up and dance. Because music just makes you come alive, and we worked hard to get that. Thank you again. This is my sister Kathy. To say that working with the Sweethearts was the very best non-paying job we ever had. We loved every minute of it, and working with Jack was such a blessing. Even though we had a little heated discussion about using respect, we finally came to an agreement, and it was a smash, and it still is. Thank you for having us, and we are so thrilled our pictures are on the front page of the program. Love, peace, dance, respect.
Both of you have given so much to this university and the Sweethearts with little or no recognition and now no pay. It is long overdue, but please accept these flowers and a small gift as a token of our appreciation. Let me tell you what, they still have the groove on. All right, more door prizes. Tookie and Tony show.
Our next door prize, Jerry Dupas, is in our audience. Jerry, you want to wave to us? He's an artist, a local artist, and he has donated one of his original oil paintings. And the winner of oil painting. I'm sorry, acrylic. Sorry, Jerry. 554 554. We have two 554s. 554. When they come up. What was it? You gave us your ticket?
Should have been.
Next is Crazy Charlie's, a gift certificate of $100. And the winner is 576. 576. We have a winner in the back. Our next one is Donor Belche Distillery, a gift basket of liquors. Everybody wants that. It's worth $100. This is the Donor Belche Distillery for $100. Booze. 584. Winner is 584. 584. No 584. 3 seconds. Okay, we're going to pull another ticket. 584, I'm sorry. How's about 546? Nobody wants to lose. 546. Congratulations. Okay, our next prize is from Ricky's, and it's Vera Bradley items worth $100. The winner is 520. Yay, Carol. 520. Okay, another special gift is a UL wreath. Let's see if we can help you out. Natalie Rader donated this. It's worth $100, and the winner is 544. 544. Merle Norman Cosmetics gift card for $100. And then Karen's going to come up and do some special. Yes. Okay, this number is 577. 577. This is for Merle Norman Cosmetics gift card. Oh, let's say no post. And we have a winner. Karen has donated the next prizes, so we're going to let her call out the numbers to these.
Okay, these are not very expensive gifts, but they are priceless gifts. So you're going to want one? I have 3, and I was going to pull names for all 3, but I made an executive decision, Sherry. Can I do that? I'm not an executive. But I do know that Sandy Rogers is here, and she is from the team on 1962, which I believe makes her the eldest, not the oldest, sweetheart here tonight from, I know, look at the way, look at the way, look back there, hooray, way. I lost my glasses. Okay, on my head. So I would like for Sandy to come up and receive one of these. If anybody has a tiara at their house, please bring it. She wants to wear it tomorrow. Okay, number 4. $5.92. $5.92. Come on, sister. Get up here. Again. Oh, so you went back inside? $5.62. They're priceless because, have they all opened your gifts yet? They are actually our little USL design that we have on our t-shirts on a sweatshirt and a hoodie. And so I'm guessing I'll be making a sweatshirt hoodie order, like a Christmas something y'all be calling me and stuff like that. So I'll be happy to order some if you see them. I don't know, pull one out. She have hers out? Sandy. Stand up. It's big. Look.
And I'm so tiny.
You are so tiny. You want a big gift? Sweatshirt order for Christmas.
Next on the program is Kara.
All righty, good evening, everybody. All right, the gentleman you're about to meet is another unsung hero of the USL Sweetheart family. Jack Arsenault served as the marching band director for then the USL from 66 to 71, and he did an amazing job. A couple of things that he did that you may not know. He broke the score for respect for the Sweethearts to perform for a halftime routine. That same song is still being played today as written by the current Pride of Acadiana band. The second little known fact is that in 1969 he was asked, and more importantly accepted, to become the sponsor of the Sweethearts, which enabled us to continue as an organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special friend, Mr. Jack Arsenault.
Thank you very much. Do one thing. Sherry said make it brief. So, no, it is very brief. I wrote big. Not because I need glasses and I don't want to wear them, but I'll begin by telling you an untold story that probably Sweetheart's not aware of. When I got here in '66, John Guilford was director of bands. He was a close friend of mine. And the first football game, we were at McNasport Stadium, and the band was in the student side on what looked like a cracker box of stands, and how they would have stood all those years, I'll never know. But anyway, I was sitting waiting for the band to come around the full track, and when they turned to make the last turn, the students stood up and started booing. Booing, and I looked around and I said, what the hell did I get into? Boo, I mean, I'd never heard of that. So I was in a daze throughout the whole game. I'd get up and I would direct, and I'd look at the students. It seemed like they all were, just staring at me. Gosh, man. So the game ends. We go back to the bedroom. All the students put the instruments away. Some of them changed to street clothes. And I'm sitting there. I smoked in those days. I'm sitting there with a cigarette, trying to, what's going on? So John Guilford finally comes out, and there's silence. He didn't talk. So I said, John, he said, that's your job, fix it. And I'm not going to take time to tell you what went through my mind. How do you fix boo, boo? Then there was an article in the Pavilion said it called us a Mickey Mouse band. So anyway, we made it through that season. And then the time comes, I think the Sweethearts belonged to the physical ed department. And they ousted them. And I was approached by some of the members and said, we need a sponsor or we're finished. I said, I wonder what it has to do with me. He said, so can you sponsor us? And I'm still going through this muck of booing and everything, I said, gosh, I cannot do this. Can I take this on? So I put a little something together, went to John Guilford, director of band, and said, told him what the situation was. I said, I'd really like to do this. And he was very stern, military. He said, do it. You're in charge. I'm not in this at all. I said, what else could go wrong? So I did, and then that friendship began. And the rest is history. I would be approached by the girls at Sherry. We were musical partners, and first song we did, I think, with Sweethearts was Sock It To 'Em, JB. Remember that? So I wrote it, the arrangement. And then I should give thanks to Otis Redding and Aretha Franklin at this point. Otis for writing the song, and Aretha for bringing it to #1 in the charts. And Sherry said, can you do this? I said, do you have a record? She said, yes, so she gave it to me, so I listened to it. And I said, this is what you want? She said, yes. I said, just like this? She said, yes. Well, of course, we don't have voices in the band with the instruments. I said, okay, so we did it. And when we performed that, the Boo Birds went away forever. That was #1. Applause and yay, group. And I often wondered what would have happened to that band, where would I have gone with it, had not the Sweethearts then had that involvement. And so they're responsible for the whole thing. And without knowing, they became the wow factor of the day. We weren't using that term then, but that's exactly what they were, the wow factor. And the other name I want to bring out is Bob Henderson, who is the sports information director. Great guy, selfless, always sort of the other person. And it was through his newspaper promotions and picture taking that we got the exposure we did. When I say we, I mean including myself and the Sweethearts. And that began the beautiful ride, beautiful friendships, and it's a memory, and it'll never go away. And I remember the first day we went out to practice, and I heard, step ball change, step ball change. So when I went home, I asked my wife, I said, what is step ball change? So I increased my vocabulary, and learned new steps. But from then on, it was easy sailing, a wonderful group to work with. And the thing about an all-girl group, I taught an all-girl group before, was the strength of those girls, the character. They had a presence, it's unbelievable. And not to mention, you know, I admire a pretty face. I was surrounded by that, which my wife always noticed. But they were so into it. They had the commitment, the love and the commitment for what they did, and they did it unsparingly. They brought accolades to the university, to the town, and to the band. And to this day, I'm forever grateful for their friendship and for allowing me to become a part of that great group. And I had said I wasn't going to quote anything, but I am. Because it means a lot to me. But Ralph Waldo Emerson said, you cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon is too late. So to all the sweethearts from all ages, thank you for your kindness to me. You've been special. And this will stay in my heart forever. I've enjoyed you. Thank you.
To make it official, from this day forward, we are making you an honorary sweetheart for life. And you can blame FedEx and UPS because this is the flattest plaque you'll ever receive until it comes in, which reads Jack Arsenault, November 1st, 2013. In appreciation for your unwavering leadership, timeless dedication, and countless hours of work from behind the scenes for the university and the Sweethearts. The 2013 Sweetheart Reunion Committee hereby declares you an honorary member of the USL Sweethearts for Life. We also know, because we're very smart, that today is Jack's 80th birthday.
I'm jumping here. It's not really my turn because I'm done with them having a glass of wine. But that second gentleman that I talked to you about earlier, Dr. E. Joseph Savoy, the president of the University of Louisiana, is here. Now, how many times do you get the president of the university to come to a sweetheart function? Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. E. Joseph Savoy. And by the way, his wife Gail is with him, and she was a USL cheerleader.
Well, thank you very much, and welcome to everyone. We're so glad that you're here for homecoming and back to this reunion. I certainly wasn't expecting this large of a group, but when I think about it, I can understand why so many people showed up, because I can tell you, I saw the feathers out there. I watched the Sweethearts my whole time when I was here, and I wasn't paying much attention to those feathers. Now, as you're here, I hope you've had a chance to kind of go through campus and see some of the things that are going on. despite some challenges, we keep making progress. There's a lot of structural things happening, buildings going on, new dormitories, new student union, renovation of several new buildings. The university was recognized just recently as one of the most affordable universities in the United States. I think fourth most affordable university in the United States. We were recognized by the National Science Foundation as one of the top 100 research universities this past year. Over $70 million in research proceeds because of our faculty. We're categorized by the Carnegie Foundation as a university with high research activity, which is about the top 5% of universities in America. So buildings and programs, all those things are important. But you know, the spirit of the university is its people. Not buildings, not programs, it's its people. And when we see such a large gathering of people coming back to celebrate their common experiences, the things that they enjoyed and appreciated, the friendships that they made, the camaraderie that they enjoyed, the spirit that they showed, that's what makes a university special. The sweethearts make the university special. You started a tradition of enthusiasm, of support, of getting people excited, involved, and appreciative of what's going on. And I was thinking, my mother was a 1940 graduate of SLI. She was part of the Red Coat Club. The Red Coat Club. Red Jacket Club. But she had a red coat. The Red Jacket Club. That evolved, I think, into the sweetheart. And the enthusiasm, they said they have a reunion tomorrow I'm going to. About 7 of them left, but I'm going to spend some time, takes a little while for conversation, but they have important points. But they contributed, you're contributing, and you've made the spirit of this place special. So all the things that we feel when we talk about SLI, USL, UL, whatever it might be, it's really about people. It's really about the relationships that we've established. It's really about the spirit that's imbued in the place that you've given. So I want to thank you all very much for contributing to the rich culture of our institution. I want to thank you very much for coming back and celebrating that. I want to thank you very much for continuing that progress, because we need your support as we move forward. We're focused on the future. We respect and honor our past, but we're only as strong as our past. And you've helped us to get where we want to go. So thank you all very much. Thank you for the opportunity to visit with you. Hope you enjoy yourselves tomorrow, and go Cajuns.
Come on, Virginia.
Was not going to be able to use by the recipient, so we're going to try again. And this is for Mike Malone, DDS and Associates. It's a $500 prize for teeth whitening. So Zoom teeth whitening. So if you cannot use it again, we'll try again. But this winner is 514. 514. No? Okay, our next prize is Dr. Mary Summers, an orange blue peel, chemical peel, worth $80. It's another service, so if you don't live in the Lafayette area and you cannot use the service, if you want to just turn it in, we'll get you the next prize. The winner is 533. 533. Back in the pot for Lynn Hummel. Okay. How's about 522? 522. Okay, our next prize is 4 hand-painted UL wine glasses worth $80, donated by Ellen Thomas. And the winner is 596. Wine glasses, 596. Jean Casabon Dupas. We have a UL purse donated by Lola Cake Boutique, a $75 gift, and the winner is 516. 516. That's okay, it's for you. Bangles, baskets, and scents, various UL items worth $75, and the winner is 588. Woo! 588. A facial donated by Lisa Dugas worth $75. The winner is okay, the winner is 568. 568. Lisa Dugas facial, 568. No 568, or is it a guy? Okay, we're going to stop here and got about 15 more prizes.